hot hauler has jammed.
One hose, have we?
Yeah, there's all there.
If they can't fix it, they won't be able to haul their pots up from the bottom of the ocean. Seems that bad omen is very real. It's a potential disaster.
First time I've blown a hydraulic hose for a long time too.
Low Rocky Point. And the Minamara is on the home stretch heading back to port. Clive and Zach have been at sea for 13 long days. The winter season's been good to them. With 662 big reds in the well, they've exceeded their target of 600.
Last shot for the trip.
No, I'm excited. I'm busting at the seams to get these pots up.
Yeah.
You just never know.
It's deckhand Zach's second ever trip and his first on the Minamara. He's had some rookie luck. Yesterday, they pulled 120 big ones from a spot that Clive's dubbed Zach's hotspot. They're back there now, hoping the final shot of the trip will end with a bang.
Save Zach's hot spot for last.
Yep, keep me waiting.
Maybe a little bit of extra time will let a couple extra get in.
Yep, sounds good. All females.
It's not quite the start they were after, but what's in the next pot?
Oh, that's
Oh, no.
good.
None for two.
Thought there would have been a couple in that one. Yeah. It's just the start.
Another blank.
None for three.
Oh, they're not looking good here.
No.
Being a third-generation fisherman, I know that you can't always catch fish. You've just got to keep trying. So you've got to stay positive and just keep those pots going in the water, and sooner or later, I know from experience that I'm going to catch something.
Give us something, baby. Oh, yeah, something.
I can hear something in that
yeah,
one.
something in there.
That's what we want.
Zach's hotspot delivers again.
That's a bit more exciting there, Zach.
Certainly is, mate. 6 out of the one pot.
Zach was really keen for us to keep putting these pots back in here. I know we've caught a few out of here already. Maybe it's not such a good idea, but we'll pop them back in here and see how we go.
They've exceeded their target of 600 lobsters. Every big red now is a bonus.
Colour.
Zach's hotspot just keeps on giving.
You beauty.
Southeast bite. And the Anson's Bay is in trouble. A broken hauler means they can't pull any more pots, and the oil on deck has the potential to poison and kill the catch.
Yeah, the hauler's a hydraulic winch. It's just got a wheel on it and turns a wheel and pulls our pot for us, winds the rope in.
That's what's happened. He's been chafing on that there.
They've only just started, and already Glenn and Jake are out of action.
Without the hauler, we won't be doing any more fishing because we won't be pulling them pots by hand. We'll be going home.
It's the second time for the season they're dead in the water. The last time, a burnt-out engine solenoid kept them shorebound for weeks.
Oh, yeah! She's been starting and stopping on us. As soon as I start, it stops.
But this time, Glenn's come prepared. He's got spare hydraulic hoses on board.
Just slowing us up a bit, but nah, we'll still get a day shot in.
If it had blew out towards the cray tank and oil got into the cray tank, well, that could have pretty much stuffed our crays too, so it could have been a lot worse.
Oh, that should be all good.
It's all fixed, hopefully. Glenn's replaced the hose.
Should be as good as new now.
Job done, which just leaves the oil tidy up.
Got that done. Looked like it didn't take us too long. It's handy to have spares for that sort of stuff. Wouldn't be much fun pulling it by hand.
Southwest Tasmania. After pulling up their overnight shot, the Triton has managed to break clear of the other boats. Seeking a half-ton payload, Pete's hoping their fortunes will change. But deckhand Matty's got other priorities.
I'm starving, Marvin. You're not getting much for breakfast this morning, Matty. You're going to have a drink of water and tighten your belt up. We've not catching enough crayfish at breakfast. Did you hear what I say?
Yeah, I heard that.
What do you reckon?
Oh, I just chose to ignore it. So I'm hungry.
You're always bloody hungry.
Yeah, he always wants to eat before a meal. Yeah, sometimes like clipping around the ear holes, but you can't stop him.
Loves himself a lot. A lot of people say that he's a good fisherman, but you ask him and he's 10 times better than what everybody else says, so.
I'm among the gum trees, with lots of plum trees. A sheep or two, a kangaroo, a clothesline out the back, veranda out the front, and an old rocking chair. That's talent, isn't it?
His mannerisms, he's a bit funny sometimes, yeah. He's have his little quirks, so yeah, but you understand him after a while.
That's definitely wooing music.
But will wooing woo some big dollar reds?
Oh, he's behind the ledge and he's got him, matey. It's actually a good fight.
Holy mother. Mate, that was carnage. I didn't even count him.
We got carnage, did we?
It seems like they've found the motherlode.
Oh.
Daddy.
200 bucker. Beauty. Here, pay us for a couple of breakfasts on the Saigon River on the holidays. It's a bit warm. Still great.
Southeast bite. And the Anson's Bay is back on the hunt.
Fuck.
But the dead albatross omen is still hanging over Glenn's head.
So we've pulled 10 pots, 4 crays, so things are not looking real good. Like, that's pretty poor, really. We got 3 of them out of 1 pot, so normally those here are full of fish, like heaps and heaps and heaps of fish in them, so. They're down there doing their thing, waiting to shell, I reckon.
Lobsters shed their shells in order to grow. It's called molting, and the end of the winter season is prime time for this. Soft-shelled lobsters don't fetch top dollar, so catching them is not going to help Glenn make target.
You get like 40 or 45 bucks a kilo for them, so. They try to send them to China and they just die. They're not strong. They've just shells. And I reckon that's what these ones here are doing. They have a little break where they don't, you know, they won't pot for a while. I sort of know roughly where the fish are, so I'll try and hit all the good little areas, but you're not always right, like, because they're crayfish, so I'm only just running on what I think and crossing my fingers and hoping we're in the right spot, really.
Not much going on, hey?
No, we'll just see whether this one here measures. Yes, we got a measure, so we got 7 now after gear. Yeah. I'm only laughing about it, I suppose.
It's another disappointing pot. 1 male for the well, 5 females for the ocean.
You can't have any females on your boat this time of the year or undersized lobsters. That's just If the police come over and caught you with them, the fines are astronomical. Like, you're talking 15 grand.
They just have to trust that their next pods are in a more fruitful area.
One more here to grab, then we'll go and grab the ones out near the rock. If we don't get much out of them, we're in trouble.
Low Rocky Point. And winners are grinners.
Pay out with some honey? Let's hope so, mate.
With a full target in the well, Clive and Zach have one last shot to pull before heading home.
Spot on day today, though, isn't it?
Yeah.
They're hunting in the most fertile fishing grounds of the Trid. So fertile, skipper Clive named it after rookie deckhand Zach.
Hot spot time!
See how they go. Hopefully they go as well as they did the other day.
God, if they do, we'll do all right.
So how many pots have we got to go in?
3. We've got 44 on board.
44, so it's 15. 15 to go.
15.
Zach was really keen to keep putting these pots back in here. That's why I've called it Zach's hotspot. He just wants to keep getting as many nice fish out of here as we can, and so do I.
Zach's pumped. The last time they were here, they had 120 lobsters in a single shot.
It's a honey hole, mate. It's a honey hole. Don't doubt the honey hole.
And with a wife and 3 young girls to support,